What's up guys, welcome back. It's been a minute since my seed starting video and the crops look totally different. They are almost fully grown. We've actually been harvesting a couple things and I'm excited to show you what we got going on. I don't even really know where to start. There's so many things, but I've got lush radishes just about everywhere.
The greens are popping, but so are the radishes.
Yeah, the radishes are a bit leafy, but they're still bulbing, so I'm happy with that.
What are these little guys? A bunch of carrots. Their tops give them right away.
I've got rotilled and romance carrots. They're pretty small. They don't mature nearly as fast as radishes or lettuce. I have some Matilda lettuce in this small pot here.
Matilda lettuce has such an interesting color.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. I like the frilliness to it. Some cilantro that just germinated and a little pot of chamomile. Some French breakfast radishes in this pot.
Those are long and skinny ones.
Yeah. These radishes right here are barely bulbing. I almost want to tear them out and plant another pot of carrots, but my cilantro is looking super green. I like doing row style gardening. I'm gonna have to get more square planters. On to the next table. I've got some red cabbage that I was a little behind on getting out here, and it looks like a fucking slug got to it, which is annoying. I've got them up on these tables to keep them bitches away.
They both got got. The purple veining's beautiful.
Yeah.
We've already talked about this in real life, but they call purple grapes red grapes, don't they?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm surprised. I don't know why we can't get any purple varieties.
I feel like
purple moon kale.
Yeah, I feel like purple would sell.
Yeah. No, I think purple would sell better than red, but this romaine lettuce looks perfect. I don't think there's been a single nibble. And last but not least, I got a bunch of arugula. It's a common theme in the garden right now. We've actually eaten a couple of salads. It tastes amazing and it grows super fast. After you cut it, you come back out here in 3 days and there's a whole nother salad. It's amazing once it gets started. I've also got a few shallots on this side. I transplanted them when they were really small, so they still are kind of small, but they've grown a lot and I can tell they've conditioned to being out here. They're almost hard to see, they're so skinny.
I do like the look of these square rectangular potters.
I think I can get more crops in somehow.
Our arugula looks like a thick shrub.
Yeah, it looks perfect. I think I overdid myself and planted these two close together because apparently green cabbage get huge, but I didn't have anywhere else to put them. Might have to sacrifice these two and make a small batch of coleslaw. I've never actually grown cabbage, but it looks incredible. They're starting to make their leaves curl in the center, which is dope.
Can see the head starting to form.
I also have some bok choy, but for some reason, I think a couple of them are radishes. I was either tweaking when I planted these, or there's a mixed seeds in my packet. I think it could be mixed seeds, I don't know. My sugar snap peas are looking good. They're still short, but eventually they're gonna grow at least 4 or 5 foot up this trellis. I'm really excited about this table. It's all herbs, and they're just getting started, so it's hard to tell. These chives are from last year, and they're actually about to bloom. Purple flowers look super good.
I think I have a picture from last year. They're so pretty.
Yeah, they really are. Even though it's hard to see, I guess I'll run you through what I planted in these pots. These are Sprint scallions, and they germinated perfectly. In these 2 pots, we have dill, more scallions. These 2 are garlic chives, and I actually see them germinating. I don't know why, but chives haven't worked for me in the past. They're looking good this year. Basil in these 2, some more cilantro in this pot, and it looks like we actually harvested some of these chives to make bagel cream cheese. Chive bagel cream cheese.
Yeah, he just recently had his second haircut of the season.
Yeah, that chive cream cheese is to die for, literally.
No, it's so good.
I'll have to show you guys the recipe, even though it's super simple. This is my arugula field, and it's pretty much all that's going on this table. There's some chewed up radishes and some spinach plants on this side, but not a whole lot of variety going on. These plants actually survived the winter last year. I don't know how. I had them under frost cloth, getting no sun, and it got super cold plenty of times. Most of them died. Those must be the strong ones. Maybe we should save seed. On to the next table. It's majorly onions. I think on this side is yellow onions, and on the camera woman's side we have red onions.
All onions kind of look the same. It's wild, whether it's a shallot, a chive, a whole ass bulbing onion.
I feel like they don't start to develop character until they actually start to onion. This purple moon kale is a bit smaller. I didn't get to pot it up, but it's starting to take off. It won't necessarily catch up, but it will be good.
It was crazy. The ones you potted up are fucking monsters, as you're about to see in a second.
They're on the next table we're gonna be showing. I've got some more lettuce. I think it's mixed varieties. I'm not really sure.
Look at the difference in color in this and all of those. That's Matilda.
A couple more romaine varieties, and that's it for this table. And 2 more pots. I think this is parsley, actually.
Mind, he's just undoing his fortress so he can show you these sexuies. They are so beautiful.
Yeah, we struggle with all pests here. So I did have to do this. We also struggle with cats sometimes. So I just went ahead and recovered everything up with insect netting.
Our own cats at that.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with any of that. Even though it's kind of shitty for pollinators, I know, we make sure we take care of them.
They get in there and they get out all the time, every day.
I think I might be most excited out of the spring crops for this broccoli. It's looking phenomenal and it's growing. I think it's growing better than any of the broccoli I've grown previously.
It looks beautiful. Without the flash, you can still see, but
the leaves are so deep green.
They look kind of fake and like cloudy or pillowy on this.
Yeah. I used a biofish fertilizer from Down to Earth and I think they're really enjoying it. It's getting dark, can't even see the purple on this, but it looks incredible and it's actually getting really big. I think we're gonna be eating it soon. This is purple moon kale. I've got a lot of tomatoes germinating inside. That'll be a whole different tour. But this is a bunch of lettuce I decided to germinate outside because hardening off, like the hardening off process of seedlings from indoors to outdoors, it's horrible.
You got quite the work to put all these back together.
Yeah, I do. It's gonna be super fun.
We're skipping out on this one, but you can see kind of through here.
Yeah, through the netting here, you can see I've got several cauliflower plants that are looking not quite as big as the broccoli, but just as healthy, which is exciting. And on the other side, I've got a bunch of dino kale.
Still been, like, we ate something today with our kale from last year.
Yeah, and there's still more in the freezer. See the bat flying in the air? Me neither. There it is. This is our pet bat. I don't know if you can see it, but it's up there flying around doing some crazy loops and such. Yeah, there it goes. I know you saw that. Every night when I'm out here in the garden at dusk, there's at least 1 or 2 bats flying around right above my head. They do some crazy shit, but I think they're pretty careful.
Cutie patooties.
All right, Lat's table, and good thing because it's almost pitch black out here. But I've got a couple cabbages. These are more onions, yellow and red. I'm not really sure yet. And on this side, I jam-packed a ton of leeks into these 2 pots. It's super dark out here. Me and my girl are about to... Whoa, that's fucking lightning over there.
Yeah, they could see that, I
Better
think.
watch out. That's all for the spring garden tour. We're about to get in a quick game of tennis before it storms for the next 3 days.